guys, welcome back to We Watch the Movie. I'm Mike.
I'm Jay.
And we got a stupid fucking movie theory for you.
Can't wait for this one.
There's a new theory out that, as we mentioned in our review, people are bending their fucking asses over backwards and pulling their underwear as tight as they can right up into the ass crack to try to add
making a thong.
All this shit to the movie that's not there. Like the symbolism of this guy's shoes means that. But people are unpacking all sorts of crazy theories and symbolism and all that shit with the movie, and that's cool or whatever. That's what makes movies fun. But they have one that I don't fucking like, but it makes sense. But I don't like it, and here's why. There's a theory out there that Michael Myers, and spoilers for us, I guess, if you haven't seen it, but that Michael Myers is one of the tethered.
It's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. And I owned a Prius.
But it makes sense, Jed.
No,
it does.
It don't do it.
I like your purse. It's a man fucking purse.
It makes sense because the whole idea is this, and again, spoilers. Michael Myers inexplicably is a happy little kid living a suburban life, and he inexplicably, out of fucking nowhere, stabs his sister.
What? I've not seen the movie.
I know, it's crazy.
Fuck.
This movie says that what happened was Michael Myers, as a young child, actually got switched out with one of the tethereds, with his below ground person, soul person. And that the person from below ground is the Michael Myers we know today, which is A, why he can't talk, and B, why he inexplicably kills his sister. There's a bunch of other stuff that ties into it that's the truest.
No, they talk. They just go blah 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 blah. So yeah,
Michael Myers has grunted.
Well, it could be Rob Zombie's Halloween too. Michael is currently looking for a job at the Goodwill. No!
That part makes sense. I get that. I get where they're coming from with that. You could put that shit in a bowl together and mix it up and come out with mashed potatoes.
Oh.
Hey man, you know what we could use these for if we can't get this thing up?
Hey Bobby, bend over.
Fishing pose.
Hey,
Whoa.
open your mouth, Bobby.
Oh no, stop!
Open your mouth.
But
Shitty ones.
the rest of it, the other times that they're reaching a little bit, like, well, they all wear jumpsuits, and Michael Myers wears a jumpsuit, or you know, the fucking.
So do fucking mechanics that work on your car. I guess they're a part of the fucking thorn.
Another tie-in to this theory is that the amount of Jordan Peele has been talking about Halloween and the lead-ups to the movie. He said one of the things that really inspired me was one of the scenes in Halloween where Michael Myers has the ghost sheet over him, and no matter how many questions he's asked, he doesn't respond. The less response you get, the more impending the threat gets.
So he was just commenting on how cool that scene was. Yeah. He wasn't saying they're connected in some way. He was just like, I use that as inspiration for my films.
Yeah. And another instance when talking about rabbits, he said, rabbits, they're supposed to be cute. On paper, they're adorable, lovable rabbits. Have you ever gotten close to a rabbit? You can tell in their eyes they have a sociopath. If you put a rabbit brain in a human body, you have Michael Myers. They have no empathy. Another thing that he said.
I guess so.
He's mentioned it twice now. But one of the other theories is, well, they wear masks.
Well,
like,
first
they like
off,
to wear masks, and Michael likes to wear masks.
That's bullshit, because I've seen Bambi, and Thumper was very empathetic to the situations that were going on, so that's horse shit.
It makes sense as far as when Michael's a boy and out of nowhere he flips into the serial killer. That could have happened. So that part makes sense. I don't think you can deny that. So that leaves the question to ask, what if they ran with this?
I could deny it, because I could say, I don't know, he flipped because he was fucking crazy.
Well, you could, but if they did it, it makes sense.
Yeah,
it would make sense.
God,
I wouldn't want it though, and that's my question.
In a pine box.
Here's the question. Would you want it though? Would you want that if Blumhouse and Peele ran with it and they did a Myers sequel and they tied that in that way, would you actually want that to be Myers lore? I say hell fucking no. Absolutely fucking not. Like, Us was an okay movie. We both think it's a little bit overrated, but it was a good movie. Should it be the fucking origin point of Michael Myers? God no.
Fuck that. I would rather walk around with a bowl cut with my ass open and walk backwards through a cornfield.
That's a good movie, but it in no way should be the foundation cornerstone of the top fucking tier slasher in American horror.
And look, you know what? This is just theories. It's not like I hope to God they're not really trying to piece this together like whoever the fuck wrote this
Blumhouse loves Jordan Peele, man.
It's not gonna happen. If you do this shit, you lose all respect. And I will guarantee you, I will never send you Lipton iced tea ever again.
Let this be a reminder, bikers, of failure. And when you don't take your protein powder, will you revert back to the range?
And I don't think they're actually going to do
I know.
that.
I think it's just like
probably not. But that's the question we want to ask you guys: is if they actually use that to explain Michael Myers, would you want that or no? And B,
I'd rather take the Thorn fucking trilogy all over again with the fucking runes and everything.
we don't need any official fucking origin story for Michael ever.
No.
Hint at it. Put little, put little dumplings in there every once in a while.
Squirty dumplings.
Yeah, like hint at shit. Like make us think, make us talk, but never actually fucking create that and have it be pure lore. Zombie did it. They tried to do it with the curse, but because the franchise has so many choose your owns and so many stop and start points, there really is no true origin of Michael, even though they've tried to inject that. Don't do it now either.
Let me point this out. I just read this.
He's scarier with no motive.
The theory also notes a few smaller but cool connections. For example, Dr. Loomis tracks Myers using a box of matches from a company called Rabbit in Red. Also, Dr. Loomis, this quote, Dr. Loomis describes Michael as having a blank, pale, emotionless face. It's as though he doesn't have a soul, just like the Tethered. Yeah, that's called being a fucking serial killer, okay? That's why he doesn't have one. Like, goddamn, have you seen the goddamn Ted Bundy? That motherfucker looks like a sociopath. Jeffrey Dahmer, they look emotionless when they're talking about their crimes and what they did and how grievous or, like, depraved their assaults on other people were. Because they don't care, because they're serial killers. I mean, it doesn't take Dr. Phil with a plunger in your face. Goddamn, go back to the Phoenix University. But yeah, anyway, I'm just saying, like, God, stretching like that.
Yeah.
Come on.
And again, it's just a fun theory. Like, we're not actually mad about it or anything.
I'm mad about that, them saying stuff like that. Like, if like, because it almost comes, like, I know it's a fun theory and it's just like, hearsay. It's bullshit. But that's the kind of, like, mindset that some of these directors would have, like these dumb shit directors or producers of when they get a hold of movies. I'm not saying that Blumhouse is like that, but they would be like, oh yeah, you know what? Like, I think they're onto something, dude. Like, let's explore that. Like, his face is pale and emotionless even when he wears a mask.
Could you imagine?
Because he's wearing a mask and it's pale and emotionless.
Michael's tethered underground, be like, in a fucking basement somewhere in the fucking tunnel, and that was another
and whistling Mr. Sandman.
Another tie-in. They said, well, like, the whole idea about the movie is tunnels, right? And they're like, remember in Halloween Resurrection, he had a fucking tunnel.
Yep. I also remember Quarantine.
I also remember the gallows and the darkness with Kevin Bacon.
Great times.
Yeah, not actually mad about it. The theory idea is fun and crazy or whatever, it's fun. But if they ever actually took that and someone ran with it, and actually, there's been worse shit green lighting.
I don't know, man.
Like, it would be a fucking nightmare on Earth.
It would.
So
terrible.
It'd be Season of the Witch. It'd be the real Season of the Witch.
Turn it off!
Stop it!
Turn it off!
Comment down below, let us know your all's thoughts. We love your fucking faces. And if you're new to the channel, click that subscribe button and get some goddamn wham opinion.
Oh, damn. Like, like I was bullied in high school, so I guess like I'm Superman or something.
I got moves you've never seen.
It's fucking like it's all connecting.
We watched a movie. Yeah. We watched a movie. We watched it. We watched a movie. Yeah. You know what? We did a review. We watched a movie. We watched a movie. We watched a movie.